Hey everyone, welcome back to Studio 10. I'm back here today with our real estate expert, Kyle Seyboth with Century 21. Welcome back in, Kyle.
Thank you, as always, appreciate it.
Yeah, great to be speaking with you today, Kyle. Of course, we've been talking a lot about NE Tiny Homes, which is your company, which is all over our area right now, building tiny homes for people. But I think also like the steps in which it takes to finally get one of these up and running can be intimidating to people. But of course, we're hearing the buzz. What's the first step for someone if they're interested in a tiny home opportunity?
So I think that's a great question because I think a lot of times you get people that are intimidated and to not know what to do next. So at the end of every segment, I give my phone number, and that is a cell phone. So you can text it, you can call it.
It does work. I've had to do it myself before, and you do get
time.
back. Yep.
I get back very quickly, right?
Yeah, surprisingly.
And what the first step always is an introductory call, right? So you would reach out to myself. I would understand your situation. I would then speak to our operational manager / other partner on the building, on the business, and they would set up an appointment, a consultation to come out there either with himself, one of the salespeople, or our in-house engineer. So we've got a nice hierarchy of people. So the call would come in, we would then speak to my business partner. He would then set up an appointment with you. And at that point, it would be more of a meet and greet and understanding of what your goals are, what you want to do in an ideal situation. We can then take that, figure out whatever town or city you're in, what they will or will not approve, and then take it to the next step.
Because a tiny home might look like an accessory dwelling unit. It might look like a standalone, home on a foundation, home on a slab. It can look in all different ways. And your team is knowledgeable about what the town or city will allow and won't allow. But for those towns or cities that are still on the fence about, this program and this new term, right, that becoming more and more popular, why would you recommend some towns or some cities to get on board with what others are doing in accepting tiny homes, accessory dwelling units?
I think this is not a fad. This is not a short-term trend. Housing affordability is not going to get easier. Yes, interest rates may come down, which will make properties more affordable, but I think pricing is not going to come down. There's no reason for a massive market crash in the near future. So across the country, there's going to be a demand for affordable housing. And I think here in Rhode Island, with the density as tight as it is, I think it's important that we help folks have an option where they can still own or be part of a closer family situation, or even as a tenant or a renter. And I think it's important that they understand, and some of the towns take into consideration, that this is providing housing for people that otherwise, would just be renters and would never really get to that point, or would, really don't have anywhere else to turn, right? And they want to have space that they feel prideful in, and I think that's important. That can also help the towns with cleaning some things up that may need to be cleaned up.
And NE Tiny Homes can also help with financing options if someone's just not seeing how this could be realistic for them, because in turn, this can turn into an investment opportunity as well down the line. So Kyle, if people want to reach out to NE Tiny Homes, how can they do that?
Absolutely, we have in-house financing, we have other options, we've got a whole slew of things that we can present to the homeowner to make it happen. Again, I give out my cell phone number every week. You guys can call me, you can text me, either or. My number is 508-726-3492. Again, I look forward to it. Every week I get a bunch of calls, so we really look forward to the calls.
All right, amazing. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.